That's far enough. You're got a bit of a shock. You're not feeling very good. That's practice how I'm going to do it. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Volks TV. Back in the garage today, kind of cleaning stuff up and realizing that I have a bunch of projects going on at the moment. We only have the 62 ragtop that we're trying to get back on the road. You know, we've got the spindles, we've got the brakes we got to put on there, but I'm waiting for some more brake parts, some hard lines on that one. We've got the big giant motor that's supposed to be going in that car. We're working on the cooling system, the remote oil cooler, a few other little things we got to get together on that one. We've got the cooling upgrade on the bus, you know, that we're waiting on Andrew to make the hub for the fan. And we've got a couple other things being special made for that one, you know, custom pieces getting put together so we can run cooler on these long trips. We've got that big Bend trip coming up, and I want to make sure the bus is running super cherry before we go. But today we're just going to knock out a little easy one. We've got this leftover brake line from the hardline kit install that we did on this big motor. We got this little piece, and I was just kind of kept it around thinking, something will come up. And Jake from DW Life has a trick on his bus that I really like, and I think we're going to do it today. He used a piece of this brake line to shroud the wires for the third brake light that's up on the rack. I kind of bend it and swing it around and just kind of protects it. Kind of nervous about it getting hooked up on stuff out on the trail. I don't want it to be ripped out. So we're gonna bend this up real fancy like and attach it to the rack on the bus and then kind of push the wires through and hide them. So it should be pretty nice, so stay tuned. Alright, so I got my brake line. I kept one bend, but I did cut it to be a more manageable size. And we took the little slidey fitting off because we don't need it. It's just kind of be in the way. What we need to do, see if I can find my Sharpie. Alright, so we're going to put this up there where we want it. And we're going to indicate where we want to start the bend. And then we try to fish our bender out of our pocket here. Get that all set up. You got your marks right here. We got our 0. So we're going to put 0 on 0. And we line up our little mark with that. And we bend it the wrong way. Put the thing in there wrong again. I think I put that in there wrong again. Put that on 0. 0, 0 or 0? Okay, that's gonna be like that. We make sure that we're flat, and then we make a bend, and that's going to bend down. Yeah, that'll work. And then we check it. Okay, that'll do. All right, so there's our first bend. We want to start our second bend just there. feel like I'm doing this backwards. Where's our mark? Okay, and we want that one to be this way. We got our mark on 0. Got our setup at 90. Yeah. And then fingers crossed. There we go. Alright, now this last one we're not going to use the bender because we don't need it. Uh-oh, too much. So what we're going to do is kind of come around. Gonna mark where we need to cut it for the wire to exit. Take our little cutter. We line up the little pizza wheel with our line where we want it to be. We just make it snug. And there you go. Perfect. Just needs a little fine tuning. To keep it off the body. And there we go. A couple of zip ties and we're in business. But before we attach it to the bus, because it's going to make it so much harder to do later, we're going to run the wire through it now because we can kind of manipulate it. It'll be a little easier to do. Then we'll attach it to the bus. We'll push some wires through and then we'll connect them to the light and then we got it. And there we go. Now all we have left is to zip tie that thing to the rack, tuck the wire in, and we got it. All right, we got it. There it is. Super nice way to get the wires tucked up and out of the way. Still have enough here that I can make a repair if I need to. You know, there's enough wire hanging out and it's got a little bit of a loop. If the light falls off or something, you know, it's not going to be just whatever, breaking wires. It's got some room. Comes down real nice, follows the shape of the rack. Then we got it underneath the gutter here and it just dips in the channel. It's perfect. I really like it. Super clean. Thanks, Jake, for the idea. And that's pretty much it for today. I got the wiring to do down inside, but I've got a ton of wiring I got to fix down there. The taillights are bad, the trailer lights. You know, this thing getting wired in there, it's a mess. So we're gonna do that on a different day. Once we start doing the engine stuff, we'll start cleaning up the engine bay a little bit. And I got a bunch of wiring I got to change in there anyway, so we'll get to that later. So for now, get you a shirt down at the link below. Hit subscribe, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Go check out all the friends at all the places. oldvolkstv.com. Thanks for watching.